Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Coffee News. My name is David Savivo, and I have the pleasure to have today over the phone a very, very talented artist. His name is Liveforeva. Let me spell it for you. Liveforeva at the end. Live forever. He's a wonderful, very talented rap and hip-hop artist. He is absolutely amazing, and he has released his new single that is called Bad Energy, and we are going to play right after the end of this interview, this single, but also not just today, but also all over the weekend and also next week. So please take on iHeartRadio to listen to this phenomenal artist called Live Forever. But without any further introduction, we are lucky today to have, especially on iHeartRadio, exclusively the one and only Mr. Live Forever. How are you today, sir?
Hey, what's going on, Dave?
We're very happy to have you over the phone. Thank you so much for being with us on Saturday. We really appreciate it. So I would love to ask you something. First of all, I would love to know where you're from and what brought you to create music.
Well, I'm originally from the south side of Chicago, and the thing that drove me to create music is I just feel like it needs to be more love in the world. I feel like music is what changes people, it's what moves people, and it has its own type of energy to it.
Well, that's absolutely true, and your music definitely helps in that sense, because your music does exactly what you said, bringing people together. So who are the rappers that really influenced you when you grew up?
Well, my top rappers would be my number one favorite would be DMX, Jay-Z, Nas, and Twista.
Well, no wonder. But you know, I hear a lot of actually DMX in your music. You know, especially in the groove. You know, in the way you start your music. Like if you close your eyes, you kind of see a movie. You know, I have this feeling with the music. So now tell us where the name Live Forever comes from.
Well, Live Forever, basically, you know, you ever notice that a lot of times rappers have to die in order for people to really cherish them. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we could create a movement that lives forever without having to die to do it. You know, because most of the things that you create, you know, they live after your lifespan if there's a greatness to it. So I'm looking at the music living forever, the art living forever, long after the lifespan of the artist, and we're creating this while we're alive now.
That is so beautiful, and I love the message that you are also giving and throwing out there. It's a beautiful message. So now tell us about that new single, Bad Energy, which we are going to play right after this interview. So please stick on the interview, everybody, to listen to Bad Energy by the artist Live Forever. You know, the name is a little bit contradictory, you know, because you call it Bad Energy, but actually when you listen to the single, you have good energy. So you should call it Good Energy. So this is what you should call it. So tell us where the name comes from of Bad Energy, and also what is the story behind this great new track?
Well, the story begins off of one of my friends. You know, I tried to turn a bad situation into a good situation. I had a friend that got shot up in Chicago and ended up dying, and you know, his name by the name of Tony. And in the song, I shout him out in the beginning. You know what I mean? And it's basically like taking all the negative energy in and trying to make it into a positive energy. You know, and I want to do it to basically create an outlet for the youth, you know, so that they don't always have to resort to violence. They could just express themselves through their music, through their art and their craft.
Wow. First of all, you know, I'm sure you're honoring your friend Tony. You must be really, really proud of you for a beautiful tribute that you're giving him, and there's nothing more beautiful that people need to understand that when an artist creates music on your memory is the greatest gift that you can receive, because as you say, you live forever, so this legacy will live on forever. So that's really, really, really beautiful thing. So now I know that everybody around who will listen to Bad Energy, which we're going to Bad Energy, which is the try title, don't get me wrong. Bad Energy, they will listen to it at the end of this interview. They want to buy it. Where can we find Bad Energy?
Oh, you can find Bad Energy on iTunes, Apple Music, Google Music, anywhere that they have digital downloads. You can find it at on Instagram at Liveforever100, on Facebook at Liveforever100. You can see some live performances, SoundCloud at Liveforever100. Basically, the main link is Liveforever100 and iTunes and global digital downloads.
Yeah, and definitely people go to listen to it where the artist can make a couple of bucks, So go on all these platforms, and we say hello to our friends at Spotify. Also, so go to listen. Is it on Spotify as well?
You said Spotify?
Yeah, is it on Bad Energy? Is it on Spotify?
It should be on Spotify. If it's not up there yet, it should be soon.
Okay, it should be. So you guys should go also and check it out. I think because our show is also playing on Spotify, so we we will try to mention it whenever we can. So so you told us also where we can find you on social media. It's really interesting nowadays that how rappers are actually using social media more and more, because it used to be a thing that they used to look at it a little bit like, it's a joke, or it's for teenager, or it's not really serious. But now it became, very, very powerful. What is your take on it? Like, how do you see the marriage of social media and rap music, and how yourself do you use it?
Well, I see social media as a great outlet for promotion now. It's on a whole nother level now. Social media has its own status to it. It has its own outlook to its own feel, and I think it gives the audience and the fans a chance to become comfortable with people that they don't really have a chance to meet in person. And with rap music, it's a big thing because, people who have never had a voice before can be heard now all over the world, and you don't even have to be there in person to hear these people. So it was a great invention.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. The second great invention is this wonderful track, Bad Energy, by the artist Live Forever, which we're going to play right after this interview. Now the suspense is growing. I can feel our audience being, okay, so play it, goddammit, stop to talk. They can't wait. But we like to make them wait a little bit. We like to make them wait. So before we start to say goodbye to each other, unfortunately, what is the next gig for you? Like, what are you doing next?
We got a couple shows coming up in out Virginia Beach. We have a show on September 3rd on Labor Day out the oceanfront. I have a couple more singles coming out, a song called Envy You, and I got a song for the ladies called Half My Heart coming out. So, we're definitely in the production field right now, trying to get things done.
Well, it's a really, really beautiful thing to hear you. And we want to tell you that we support you, that we support your music, we support someone like you who is bringing a beautiful message out there, very smart, intelligent man such as yourself, who is full of intelligence, of talent, of creativity, and of love, and not afraid or shy to say it and to share it. And we love that. God bless you, my dear friend. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Serrero. I had the pleasure to have on my iHeartRadio the very, very talented hip-hop artist. He's way more than that, way more than just a hip-hop artist. His name is Live Forever. Let me spell it for you. Live, Foreva, Forever. okay? And the name of the track is called Bad Energy, and we are playing just right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave.
Hey, brother, thank you very much, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. No, you did really, really good. You know, you were very calm, very smart, you sounded wonderful, man, really.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No. So I think it's going to be a good interview, and we're gonna email you the links. I'm gonna try to have it like start to air from today, so you should receive the links very, very soon today. Okay?
Okay, appreciate it, man.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much again, and all the best to you. Okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, take care, brother. Bye bye.
All right, bye.